Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Prunus J-115. This is an AM/FM portable radio. You can find it selling for a low price of $9.99 at Amazon USA. Yep, cheaper than a Big Mac. Gotta love it. You got their iconic styled box. Yes, you guys know what to say in the comments. Definitely J-115 portable radio. On the back here, pretty basic. All their contact information. Made in China. Who would have thought? And PrunusTech.com. All right, well, I took everything out of the box. Let's see what we get. So in the box, we get the star of the show, the Prunus J-115. Sweet. And we also get instructions, how to use it. There it is. One shot. It's all there. So if you want to freeze frame and zoom in, you can do it. That's it. Okay, we're done with that. It's multi-language, by the way, too. So the radio, yeah, the Prunus J-115. Pretty cool. I mean, this is the same as the DreamSky DS-208, I want to say. I reviewed it like 6 years ago, so I'm just like throwing it out there. I think it was a really long time ago. I don't know if they even make it anymore. We just kind of zoom it on down, get up close and personal. But yeah, it definitely is the same radio. It's got the same concentric speaker grill, which is kind of cool, and it's got the light up dial indicator here, which is neat. But yeah, so let's go over dimensions. So we have 4 3/4 inches in length, 3 inches in width, and a thickness of 7/8 of an inch. That's its cool thing, is this radio is really slim. For $10, you're getting this really compact radio. Very cool. So it has a place when there's other competitors out there in the market, and there are for $10. It's really surprising what's out there. So yeah, let's do a quick size comparison. I always have my handy dandy culprits here. We have CC pocket. Gotta bring this back up a little bit. There you go. AM/FM weather alert portable radio. Boom. $10. What do I want to say? 59. Yeah, I think this is, no, it's getting expensive. Might be 64 now. I don't know. It runs around in price. And next, we have the CC Skywave 2, which is a $100 radio. This gives you AM/FM stereo, weather alert, airband, and shortwave. It's pretty nice. One of my favorites. It's always on the bench, as you guys know. I like it. But look at the thickness. That's something. Love it. All right. And if you don't have those two radios, I always have a handy deck of cards to go by. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He loves Prunus peaches from China land. Ding, 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 ding. Pick me a peach. Iron Man says, eat peaches, live long, and live. Can't steal that line from Star Trek. You thought I was going to, but I didn't. All right, anyway, I have my fun. But yeah, so we gotta zoom back on down. Let's go over features of the Prunus J-115. Should be pretty quick, right? Looks like a pretty basic radio. Left-hand side, we got a carry strap. Oh yeah, love my carry straps. Trying to think, do I like this one? Yeah, fits my wrist. So yeah, I guess it's about right. That's how I like that. Perfect. So yeah, on the left-hand side, that's a good. You know, I think the 219. It's over here on the bottom right. That's annoying. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, I like that. Tune with your right hand, because most people are right-handed. Yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, that's the carry strap. We have an on switch to go to your bands right away, and then back to off. So FM, AM. It's really big writing, so if you have a hard time seeing, you can definitely see that. All right, so our speaker, about 2 inches. It does have a rather bright tone, tinny tone, whatever you want to call it, but it's not bad on classical music or talk radio. You know, you don't have to turn it up, you don't have to jam it. It's definitely not a jamming radio. It's a pocket radio. It's meant to just entertain you on the go without having to burn your phone's battery. You know, this has got 2 AA's in it, which I'll show you in a second. And yeah, it rocks. So yeah, actually I should show you that dial. Let's turn it on. Turn it down, and you got this lit up Prunus label. Sweet. And it's just their name. It's not the symbol. Though you guys would probably buy more of these radios if they had the symbol there, wouldn't you? As you can see our dial. We got FM on the outside there. I'll bring it in closer. It's kind of cool. It's got like a metallic looking dial. Yeah, FM goes to 87 all the way to 108. Circular. And then our AM is the inner ring. It says 520 to 1730. It does 210 kilohertz steps if you're wondering. I'm not sure if it's universal. I can't really check that too much. All right. Right inside of the radio, we got a volume control, headphone jack, headphone experience. Now I use CC buds, and of course your mileage may vary depending on your hearing and what you consider. But on average, when I give this, you'll expect slight hiss, which is like something everybody will probably pick up. On FM, expect weak lows, moderate mids, and strong highs. So not bad on FM, but could be better if you like rock music. AM is where it shines. It has a low neutral tone, which is great for talk radio. Yeah, your volume I mentioned. And going to the bottom, going to the top. Here we are, our antenna. This extends out to 16.5 inches and swivels 360 to a point. There you go. This is nice because it has a stand on the back here. A little flip out. That's a perfect size for this radio. It doesn't have to be oversized because it's a little lightweight. And there you go. You can prop it up. I like that. Simple. $10. Like I said, a Big Mac. Lower that antenna. It's getting in the way right now. So yeah, it kind of notches in there. It actually sits flush. If you can see that. Let me see if I can snap it in place. There we go. Nice and flush. Back here we got the frequency information. Boom. Looks a little blurry. I wonder if it's printed that way. Camera looks blurry. There we go. That's better. So yeah, vented area, our little battery compartment. Door can get lost, so be careful. 2 AA batteries with a helper strip. Those are nice to have. I get happy when I see that. Otherwise, you're fussing with a little something to pry that out, and you end up ruining the battery. Yeah, I hate when that happens. It's not bad, though. It's got a little foam there to help keep the batteries from rattling around. Yeah, they thought of everything. Sweet. So, yep, 2 AA batteries. Positives going to the left-hand side from the back. Looking at it from the back of the radio. Some people want to know which way the positives are running. There you go. Okay, and super thin. All right, nice. So FM reception, and we'll cruise through the bands. And we'll do a demo. Here's some audio. And yeah, give this thing a run through. So FM reception report. I always like to go through this radio, well, all my radios, starting from the bottom of the band all the way to the top of the band, certain time of the day, certain area in my house, and make sure everything's not interfering with it, like E-skipping or tropospheric ducting. And I go through it and map and write down each station that I find. This radio did pretty good. My scale is fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This one scored 61 stations found in my area, which puts it a solid 3-star rating, which is good. Just to give you an idea, a standard old school analog radio, the old pocket radios, they get around 48 to 50 stations, and that's an okay to good rating, so right in the middle. And then the high-end radios that are really good at pulling into the FM stations, high selectivity with the long antennas, they could pull in up to 95 stations. So just to give you an idea of the spread. And those get an excellent rating, though I probably have 4 or 5 radios that can do that. And I've reviewed hundreds of radios, so it gives you an idea. So not bad for a $10 radio. Loving it. Selectivity, I give it an okay to good as well. It's pretty hard to grab onto the fainter stations because once you find a strong one, it eats up most of the dial, which you'll get to see that. But I didn't hook up a wire, so we'll see how a wire works tonight. So yeah, let's go ahead and listen to Radio Todderbert, and we're going to demo some music, some YouTube royalty-free music, using a FM transmitter 2 by Seacrane. I have it, the 3, the newest one. I should hook it up because the switch is failing on me here. But you can see it's transmitting. I have a Sony MP3 player hooked up to it, transmitting at 97.7 megahertz, and the radio will be picking this up as I play music off of this Sony. So let's go ahead and turn on the radio and fire it up. Make sure I'm on FM. Yep. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I also wanted to mention the headphone jack. There's no FM stereo, which is kind of be to expected on a $10 radio. If it had stereo, I'd be like jumping up and down. Holy crap, $10. Go get one. Get 5. Get 10. You know me and my FM stereo. But yeah, it's really not needed. But yeah, liking it. This doesn't really have to glow, but it's kind of cool. It didn't really light up the dial. But it would be cool if it did light up the dial. It looks like it could. Possibly. Prunus, if you guys are listening, it'd be really cool if you made your numbers see-through. That'd be awesome. Though the accuracy's sort of good. I mean, it's not fantastic. It's a bit off. But once you learn, you'll be okay. All right, so let's hook it up. And let's cruise the FM band. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. Ooh, Prunus upside down. And we're going to use a wire here. I'm going to turn off the transmitter so it doesn't interfere. There we go. I got a little wire. It's a Keto T1 wire. It's strung up to my window. I'm in a subfloor basement. And this helps give me reception because downstairs here, yeah, it blocks all the FM signals that are coming through. So we're going to go ahead and just clip this here. This will help a lot. It does. Same with shortwave when I have shortwave radios. That's another thing I wanted to show you guys real quick. This is a major competition, which of course you guys know if you haven't been sleeping under a rock, the D219. This is a fantastic AM/FM radio with shortwave. So you get everything, and it's the same price or less. This thing runs like sometimes $8 on sale. Prime days, it was $7. So wow, this is an amazing radio. But the problem with this radio, well, you can see it's pretty dirty right now, but because I've been carrying it, is it's thick as a brick compared to the J-115. So if you're looking for a slim pocket radio, you might not be able to go too wrong with this 115 model. If you like the aesthetics, yeah. Well, let's go ahead and have some fun. FM band, let's see what we can pick up. I can't hover on the music, so I apologize if there's an awesome song playing, and I pass it up because I have to tune it off. At 2 seconds, that's all I get. Actually, no, I think it's like 5 seconds, but I don't like to push it.
Project where Jesus goes out of his way, way out of his way, just to minister to Gentiles. So he does exactly what he says he's going to do. And all the people in the... And your abiding presence with us on the miraculous mantle of your messenger, Saint One.
Express as well. All right, Marco, thank you very much indeed. Our business presenter in Singapore. I'm just looking at Elon Musk's X feed right now, and he says, having had this conversation with Donald Trump, he would be happy to host Kamala Harris on an X Spaces too.
Average sectional.
Okay, let us explain.
The Beck sectional at Penny Mustard was
Local markets, that's really the beauty of iHeart's network. You're not serving the same message to
KB, where the tail never stops wagging and the love for pets never ends. Pet of the Week with Tails Humane Society, because every pet deserves a moment in the spotlight. I
hard than lucky. Well, I didn't want to toot my own horn. Your horn is on the right.
EG, when you gonna
Forgot to mention I'm Chicago, Illinois, USA. I'm like, I think I forgot to mention that. It's late at night, 12:15 a.m. Yeah, late night owls going on. But yeah, Coast to Coast is on AM. We'll get to hear that. But yeah, 12:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time in Chicago, Illinois, and it is the month of August. Sweet.
Right now, but I'm always in Rockford, and the only station I listen to is 97 ZOK.
97 ZOK.
forgot Jesus.
Shape fast, absolutely free. Text SAVVY to 42424.
Our dog needs a...
Dr. Marty created Nature's Blend using 50 years of nutritional research and experience.
Change ain't same.
Accident. And you call Top Dog? That car accident is worth top dollar.
Hercules beats.
If you ever met
Feel that way, I promise them that you're different. And everyone makes mistakes, but
Go back into it.
I can do it.
Acquired from Mondelez International en October 2023. It is
Usted quiere pagar sus cuentas. Solo necesita la oportunidad justa. 800.
They're on Talk is Jericho, so listen to and follow Talk is Jericho now on the free Auto Guard.
It's Jimmy, me, you, my own kids that rap. Go, take a screw off. Them
About you, seconds from my heart. It's been going on.
Y lo más importante, usted puede comenzar su curación. Usted no va a tener que pagar valor de trabajo.
Okay, that's the FM band. Quite a bit around Chicagoland. Sweet. So we're going to switch over to the AM band. Here we can pick up tonight. Well, the AM band uses an internal antenna. Now, during the day, I was only able to pick up strong locals. And I'd say it was good for that. And then some semi-locals. So it was okay for that. No distance stations possible on its own. It has a smaller antenna. Not as sensitive as, say, the D-209. So if you're a big AM freak, you might want to get something like this. But this is fine. I mean, this will work for your strong locals during the day. But in the evening, let's find out. I haven't really took it for a spin. It's been a while since I did the DreamSky, and I'm sure they're identical in reception. Let's go ahead and just switch that up. I did notice it had some spurious tones, or birdie tones. As you notice, it's DSP radio, if you guys are wondering. Bottom of the band. Now I'm running incandescent lights up here, so we definitely have an RFI free zone, which is nice. We do a lot of AM listening down here.
Warning against those not in power, namely Donald Trump and his candidacy, as being a supposed threat to democracy. Memory hold is the ongoing cover-up of Joe Biden. The biggest lie we've lived through in our political lifetimes, and we saw it again with Robert Costa. pro-Palestinian activists protested outside, calling for Harris to stop aid to Israel and to push for a ceasefire in the war in Gaza.
There's Nashville, I believe. Or that's CFCO. Nope, that's Nashville. So that's WSM 650, 434 miles south.
I'm not laughing about it. You think this is funny? I take this serious. I'm not. I'm real serious. I put my heart and soul into this everything.
So 670 the score, WCR Chicago. They're beeping this guy out.
Hello? The Bart Winkler Show proudly presents Guess What They Said. Listen, we're talking about practice. Not a game, not a game.
And it's Mark in Algonquin. And right after our next bumper song,
Here is tonight.
he thinks about happy hours. And of course, we've got Diane. We're going to do some Jackie Kennedy trivia before.
Your 720 WGN Raleigh James Show. Yeah, 670 to score WSCR, and then 720 WGN. They're both Chicago stations, and they're just killing anything in between on this radio. I can't get WLW.
Way, and that led him to regenerative medicine.
I was one of the first orthopedic surgeons to do it.
Now, after 20 years of successful orthobiologic treatments,
Oh, it's jumping right to 780. Wow.
Logic and regenerative.
oh, Julius. Curly, where'd he come from? I turned over a rock, and there he was.
Fellas, you're finally getting some class.
What do you mean?
Crawling is much more refined.
So we have old time radio on 780 WBBM. Yeah, this is not very selective at night, as you can tell. We missed 740, 750, 760, 770. We went from 720 right to 780.
Mr. Remley asked me to dig him up a date, and I think she's buried here someplace. Is that the best you can think of? On my stomach, yes.
Fellas, I don't want to get piped.
We'll just kind of flip through the band real quick, and then we'll do final thoughts.
How much do you know about synthetic oil? Heavy-duty trucks have been running on traditional mineral oil for the last 100 years. But today's technology brings us up.
Power 4. Big 10. Now has 18.
Here's 890 WLS Chicago.
In Big 12 each with 16. Sports Center all night, ESPN Radio. Back to the...
Oh, sorry, 1000 WMVP Chicago. Didn't know I was that far ahead.
For the injury in the preseason opener against the Jaguars, Coach Andy Reid.
Hollywood, they were able to get the joint back into place without surgery, which is a positive.
And advised him, and then even during President Clinton's presidency,
Ensure the gospel. This is my thank you for your gift of any amount to Grace. Your gift will make sure more people hear about Jesus and the free gift of salvation through it.
Local 1160, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio.
Today, get your Evangelism Made Simple book and your free gospel tract. We also have what we call the Evangelism Made Simple, or EMS tract, and that's for your gift of $75. También tenemos la con Cacao Cup, tenemos el tema también de League Cup. Very dangerous for our own hearts because it distances ourselves from the Lord. And what does Jesus say?
the political damage control. Damage control, and we're in the middle of a campaign, and
so you're hearing a lot of extra the same, and that's coast to coast. So it takes over the entire AM band at night. If you're not sure about that, if you haven't been on the AM band in midnight, yeah, you know what I mean.
At the very end, he said, "Look, I'm not going to put the problems. What we were going through at the time, we were
free access to a health coach to develop healthy habits. Visit truckersfund.org under the Health and Wellness tab to register today. truckersfund.org.
This is the Bloomberg Real Estate Report.
I'm Denise Pellegrini. If the Fed cuts interest rates and a 30-year fixed mortgage drops to the low sixes, that could inspire more.
We're going to get into him. Their first-round draft pick out of the University of Texas, because he's still going to bring that.
People are tipped into the purchase market.
Caught him with the turtleneck. And Josh Hartnett was pretty good, right? He's back and forth between being, a dad and then being, I'm not going to.
Okay, that's it. We're done. Sweet. Off switch on the side here. Yeah, that's going back to orange, not yellow. So the Prunus J-115. What do I like about it? It's slim. It's cool. I like how slim it is. I like how cheap it is. $9.99. Gotta like the price. It runs on AA batteries. Bonus. Has a stand. Has an antenna that actually sits flush with the radio. Has a decent sounding headphone jack. Whoops, over here. On AM band, I do enjoy that. It's great for locals. As you noticed, the locals were booming in on here. Old time radio sounded really good on 780. I like that. Carry strap is in the right area for carrying a radio. Yeah, I don't know why XHDATA decided to put it on the right hand side. This sucks. If you're a righty, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm really liking the Prunus. The light up thing, that's kind of a novelty. Tuning it actually can be a little finicky, but it's not too bad. It's got a nice rotary style. It's right on the front. Some people will like that, and we'll get an idea where their stations are at by this little pointer. Like I said, it gets you close to scale. It's not dead accurate, but it's gets you around pretty much where you need to be. And FM sounds halfway decent if you're not jamming. If you got classical music or talk, as you heard, talk sounded great on here. It's a perfect radio to pick up. Again, for the money. If you like simplicity, you don't need shortwave, you want something pocket friendly, this is it. For $10, it's not bad at all. I can definitely give it a thumbs up because I recommended buy at $10, even though this lurks in the shadows at $10. This is a great radio as well, especially if you want to get into shortwave on a budget. This rings all the bells. I mean, I don't know how they make any money with this radio. I mean, it's under $10 and the thing rocks. It's amazing. But yeah, as far as inexpensive radio goes, this doesn't do too bad for $10. I would say it's your average performer, but again, for the money, rock out. I'll have links down in the paid link section if you want to support the channel. You guys rock. 2, if you like Prunus radios, want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon. And 3, comment below what you think about the J-115. Are you a fan? Do you remember the DreamSky? Same thing I reviewed. Do you have one of those DreamSkys? I have one somewhere packed away. You know how that goes. If you don't use it, you kind of pack it away. Especially my channel, I like to bring them out once in a while, look around and see what I can find. But overall, yeah, let me know your impressions of this particular radio. Is this something you would want, or would you like the other style over there, that D219? Let me know. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.